On today's episode, I am giving you the single key to mental wellness, according. Welcome back to another episode of Trauma Informed Talk with Coach Gabby, and I am Coach Gabby. So this week, I wanted to talk about being kind to yourself. To me, that is the single key to mental wellness, regardless of your diagnoses. I believe that this will help anyone work through whatever they need to work through mentally. Now, self-kindness is different than self-love. Yes, I still want you to drink water, do yoga, meditate, go to the gym, but that's not what I'm talking about when I talk about self-kindness. What I mean is the way you speak to you. It matters. How you speak to yourself is how you view yourself. So if you're being hard on yourself just for being human and dealing with whatever mental health crisis you're dealing with, you're not going to be able to heal properly. Because the truth is, in order to heal, you need to feel safe. And how can you feel safe if you're bullying yourself? Now, in next week's episode, I want to go into further detail about fight, flight, and freeze response associated with PTSD or CPTSD. But that is part of what inspired this week's video and this week's desire to convince you, my viewer, to speak kindly to yourself this week. During my mental health journey, anytime I, had a flare up or just did anything that would make complete sense based on my mental health, I would be mean to myself. And what I mean by that is it could be something as small as earlier today, I'm on the spectrum and I was scripting about hanging out with people I'm really close with. And at first I'm like, oh my God, why are you scripting? These are your closest people. And then I was like, or let's be nice to Gab. Scripting helps. It's part of my mechanisms to prepare for going out into the world. And it's better to be kind to me. When I'm mean to myself, I see no progress. I don't feel safe to heal. I can't even almost, it's like that to see the forest through the trees. Like if you are beating yourself up because of something that is a direct result to your mental health, so it's something you actually don't have control over, it happens, and then you're beating yourself up over it, how are you going to heal? And how are you going to know what you're really feeling, what's really happening in the moment? I mean, just thinking about anxiety, right? Like if you're going through an anxiety attack, the things that help most are grounding, being aware of your current environment so that you don't have to start worrying about something that hasn't even happened or may not happen. So those techniques can't really be utilized if in the moment you're beating yourself up. How can you ground yourself if now you're on this whole other track of being like, I'm the worst and I can't do this and da da da. And truthfully, the more you tell yourself you can't do something, you will not do it. And I think there's being kind to yourself. And people are like, oh yeah, I won't speak meanly to myself. I won't say I'm ugly. I won't say I'm dumb. That's a form of being cruel to yourself. But limiting yourself is also a form of being cruel to yourself. Anytime you say you can't do something, you are holding yourself back. You are letting your brain hold you back. And oftentimes when your brain wants to hold you back, it thinks it's protecting you. So don't be mad at your brain either. Being mad at you, being mad at your brain is not going to help you move forward in your journey towards mental wellness. But being kind to yourself will. So whenever you get a chance today, whether it's while you're brushing your teeth and you're looking in the mirror, please say some nice things about yourself. True nice things. If you're a kind person, look yourself in the eye and go, I'm kind. If you're a thoughtful person, look yourself in the eye and say, I'm thoughtful. If you're a really smart person, own that, girl, boy, whoever you are, and say, I'm smart. You're allowed to love yourself. And if you want my honest opinion, the only person that matters that loves you is you. Like truly, at the end of it all, if you didn't love yourself, what were you doing? So this week, I really want you to focus on how you speak to yourself. How you speak to yourself matters. How you speak to yourself matters. How you speak to yourself, it matters. So you start talking kindly to yourself this week, okay? Take time to be kind to you. And then tell me if it made a difference. Tell me if you felt better at the end of the week. I really want you to. If any of you are watching these videos and actually doing my affirmations or following what I'm asking, let me know if it works. Let me know. And let me know if you actually did it. If every day you spoke kindly to yourself, and not just in the morning, throughout the day. Because what you're going to find is it's practice, right? So you practice speaking kindly to yourself. And the next thing you know, you do it naturally. Practice makes perfect, and you're already perfect. That's why I want you to love yourself and speak kindly to yourself. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Be kind to you. Coach's orders. Bye, everybody.